As we get started today, a special thank you to Princess for sponsoring today's video. If you're interested in learning more about land and sea tours that Princess offers, or even this particular ship itself, be sure to check out the description box below so you can dive into the details even further of all that Princess Cruises offers. Let's get started. Welcome aboard the Royal Princess. Today we are taking you all through a ship tour of this magnificent ship here. If you want to see top to bottom, forward to aft, we are going to take you through and show you all the different spots that you need to know, including some hidden areas and some of my favorite spots to hang out. We've just completed a wonderful 7-day voyage, so I would like to show you around and give you all the tips and tricks. But first, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Alana Zingano from Travel the World A to Z. Be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss my other videos and a whole entire playlist about the Royal Princess. So let's get started here in the Piazza. So throughout the day, you can see the Piazza really come to life with, of course, music filling the 3 floors here. Music just flowing into deck 5, 6, and 7, and then some beautiful grand staircases. This is a really fun place to hang out, as you'll see on the second formal night. The champagne waterfall right in the center of the action here. You'll see live dancing, and perhaps depending on your sailing, you might even see the sail away party happen here. This is what is a great spot because not only is it a lot of seating, a lot of action happens here with the live music. You also have a great bar. Good Spirits Bar has an entire experience where you can order so many different types of cocktails, but if you were up for the challenge, you can actually earn yourself some prizes. So if you're up for it and trying all of their different type of cocktails, they actually have a t-shirt, so that's kind of fun. And they also have drink cocktail demonstrations that you can watch and learn about some of the specific beverages. Something that I think is really fun on the Royal Princess is this tea boxes. So they do offer afternoon tea as well, so you can see all the different flavors of tea here, and then $10 per person or $20 per person. That includes a glass of champagne, so you can check that out and try that out for royal afternoon tea. Now, one of my favorite spots is good morning. They know you by first name basis here, and you know what? It's because of your medallion, but also because they're awesome. Let's see. There we go. There's my medallion. But International Cafe is a great spot to get your specialty coffees along with your breakfast snacks and quick things to go. So my 2 favorite spots to get a quick bite, and also 2 of my favorite spots to if I can have my room close to deck 5, International Cafe, I can grab myself a bite, or I can grab myself a specialty coffee. They warm up the sandwiches. It's really tasty and a favorable spot. Moving our way out of the Piazza here, the heart of the ship, we have guest services, shore excursions, and a whole other wing of action going on over here. So here on deck 5 forward is the shore excursion desk. If you have any questions about doing some activities in your port of call, this is where you're going to want to come talk about all the different activities, but you can also do so through your TV and see different type of videos that they have, and promotional videos for each different city and things like that. They'll offer videos that show like the best of Ketchikan, for example. So that's fun to watch. And now we're walking through, and directly next to the shore excursions desk, we have Sabatini's, which is the Italian fine dining, the specialty dining restaurant on board. So I had the opportunity to dine here for dinner, and it is such a treat. So in here, it's quite lovely. Good morning. It's quite lovely inside. You do have amazing windows as well, and we're on the lower deck, so you can see water as we're cruising on by, and a lot of beautiful setup here. So this wine bar in the middle, and then if you're curious of what they have to be offered inside here, it's 3 different sections. Essentially, you order antipasti, then you have fresh pasta, and then the main over there and then all the wine lists. Oh, and then these are like the specialty drinks, so I can insert the menu or pop it up on my website as well, so you can see that. We also have guest services over here, so this is a great spot for you to ask any questions, check your statement, things of that sort. But this is where you have some fun things like unique little spots throughout the ship of awards. But then in particular, because the ship is the Royal Princess, we have the godmother, Duchess of Cambridge, the one and only. So how cool is this that there are some moments from her naming ceremony and her inauguration, the scissors that cut the rope, the dress she wore, and the champagne bottle with the ribbon. Super, super cool. So back in 2013 in Southampton. The other side, there's also a portrait of her. Now, if you have a sweet tooth, be sure to check out the authentic gelato on board. Princess is the only cruise line that has really authentic gelato, so that is super, super tasty. They have lots of toppings, sprinkles, marshmallows, nuts, but you know what? It doesn't even need it. It's good without it. So that is for a small additional fee. You could check that out. And then we also have celebrations. So if you want any of that duty-free liquor, along with perhaps any of the items you may have forgot, like your toiletry items, Tylenol, things of that sort, they have that in celebrations as well. Here on deck 5 forward, we have the spa. This is the Lotus Spa. So inside we do have the nail salon, the hair salon, so you can get your mani-pedis, along with also enjoying all of the massage services. And then my new favorite, the Enclave. Okay, this is actually really spectacular. I had a half-day pass where I was able to enjoy the hot stone and all of the lovely, lovely treats. Let's go inside and take a look at all of the locker rooms with provided views so you don't miss the world going by, and then inside for a treat.
Feel it in my bones, I can feel it in my veins. Hands in the sky, I can feel the winds of change. You live and you learn, and I hope I've seen enough to make something right and make up for what I've lost. I was down, but things are looking up. I wanna get high on you, caught by surprise by you. Want you to make my heart beat.
We are here in the Enclave, and I am seated in a hot stone chair. Oh, relaxation at its finest. We have plushy Lotus Spa robes. They also provide our tootsies with some sandals from the locker room. It's zen in here, so we're going to keep it hushed so people can relax. There's other guests enjoying this space. There's a steam room and sauna and multiple different kinds of showers and rainforest showers. I'll show you it all, but this is going to be a fun experience. Cheers to cucumber water and orange water. Feeling the cleanse. Refreshing, huh? This is the sauna, and absolutely gorgeous. You have your personal hoses, so when it gets a bit warm, you can hose yourself down. Incredible. It feels so good. Twinkle lights on the ceiling. Spectacular. This is the steam room that has infused with lights along with aromatherapy. It is incredible in here. Wow. And also there are showers, so if you want to rinse, it just feels amazing in here. I love this. Eucalyptus, yeah, I think you're right.
Want you to make my heart feel as much as I know it should.
Are you loving it? Super nice. So I don't know why I didn't realize that this was going to be hot. And I think it might actually be hard to hear us over these, but thumbs up. Also worth noting, I did have a hot stone massage as well, which was out of this world. I'll insert a picture here as I felt like I had been transformed. Really nice, highly recommend. Sea days always book up quickly, as of course everyone's on board, so everyone wants to perhaps get a service. So book those early, but if you can do a port day, you might find yourself a deal. Let's continue on. Now we are in Symphony on deck 5. So here is one of the main dining rooms where you can have dinner on board. So this is one of 3 dining rooms, and you may think it is a little bare bone with the tables. They just don't have the tablecloths and the spread of all the glassware on, as they take it down during the night and then they'll set it up so it's fresh for you. But what's spectacular about these rooms is that no matter which one you're in, one of the 3, Concerto is another, Allegro is another, it is the same menu. So you don't have to worry about having fear of missing out, about eating in one and not having the same food as the other, because all of these offer the same type of main dining room food. Now, if you're dining in the main dining room, there's what's called Princess Favorites. These are the type of menu items that stay the same. They're available every single night, which is fabulous. And things like, you know, your French onion soup, one of my favorites, very tasty. So you can enjoy that every single night, or other items like certain cuts of steak, etc. So there you go. Here is Symphony Dining Room. Here's a look at that menu with Princess Favorites. There's that French onion soup. Gotta have it. And then what rotates every day. On deck 6, we have Concerto dining room. So this is another dining room on board. This is the exact same as the Symphony dining room with, again, the same menu, just a little different table configuration and setup. Same gold touches and the chandelier work, and very pretty though. Continuing on deck 6, we have oceanfront. Now, all of Princess ships are actually medallion ready and have all of the medallion features, which are super cool. So we're going to take a little look here. So a medallion is that one little piece right there, and they actually change color depending on how many cruises you've been on with Princess, and they have different face plates if you want to wear the lanyard, and you can have that code or card there. Different little clips as well. These are eco biodegradable ones that have come from the reusable water bottles. So what's really fun about these wristbands is it actually shows you the number of water bottles that have been saved as for up to that point when your wristband was made. You can order your medallion when you get ocean ready prior to your cruise, and then you can personalize it in the sense of what type of accessories you would like, making it really special. They have a wider variety online. They also have a partnership with sports teams and such, so if you wanted to, you know, rock your favorite sports team, you can do so. I prefer a wristlet. I find that fun. There's also bracelets that I have, so really cool. And then of course worth noting, with your ocean medallion, that technology works journey view and navigation throughout the ship. So if you want to know where you're going or how to get to things or what's happening on the ship, you have Ocean Compass, and then the Ocean Casino where you can actually gamble, which is quite unique. So with every ship being medallion class, the photo and video galleries. So They do a little bit of a hybrid here to where you can view your photos on your stateroom TV, also your smart device, and then they also print some here that will be all throughout the slots, and you'll have to do what I call the hunt for your photo. So pretty cool that it's the hybrid of the two and still getting to see it on your own devices. I think that is super fun, and then you can just purchase it through there as well. Across from the photo gallery here on deck 6 we have Bellini. So if you are enjoying some nice cocktails, you can enjoy all of the live music and entertainment that perhaps is happening just over. Alfredo's is the pizza on board. So this is a restaurant to where you can enjoy pizza made fresh and in the sit down style. So if you know anything about Princess, you know that their pizza is actually delicious, awarded one of the best at sea. But this pizza here is different than what you will find on the pool deck. On the pool deck, it's much more larger slices, New York style pizza. This here is, you know, big personal pizzas, and with the sit-down service, it makes for a nice experience. The lights are dimmed here, by the way, at the moment because they are closed, so it is brighter a little later in the day when the sun's coming through the lights, the windows rather, and when the lights are fully on. So just something to note that it is not as dark of an experience as what you're seeing right now. But we're going to continue on through, and I can show you the casino, the Princess Casino. Look at all that glimmer. This is really fun because not only do they have the slots, but they have the card tables. Let me know in the comments down below what games you like to play. So what's kind of cool too is that when you're walking up on deck 7, you can see this staircase to come on down. We're going to walk through a little bit and you can kind of see what type of slots they have for the different type of games. I myself am not the biggest gambler. Maybe once in a blue moon I'll do some gambling, but I don't do it that much, so I don't know what are some of the favorite games that people like to play with the specific slots that they're looking for, penny slots, dollar slots. You'll have to tell me. Also have the finer shopping. This is Essence. They sell all of the Chanel, Dior, Lancome perfumes on board. You can get all that duty free. And then the Princess Art Gallery. They'll have guess the weight of a certain art piece. They'll have art auctions on board. You can have the opportunity to learn about artists like Peter Max. So they have lots of art that will rotate through and change throughout the voyage, so you'll have opportunity to see a lot of different items. This is another area that has all of the watches, the limelight. So they'll have this set up too. This is where like your t-shirt sale will be at the end of your cruise. Get your Royal Princess or Princess Cruises t-shirts, and you can take that home with you here. Great spot. This is actually when I bought a book right over there from Libby Nichols, who did a presentation on board here where we're going just now next in the Princess Theater, and then she had her set up right outside of the theater here. So now we are deck 7 all the way forward, and I'll show you the theater. So here in the Princess Theater, it is deck 7 up top here, deck 6 below, and I can show you a bit of how it comes to life here. This is where Deal or No Deal happens. This is where your production shows happen, along with jugglers, magicians, comedians as well will come and entertain you here with your nightly entertainment in this spot. I enjoy the theater here. I found even being in deck 7 in the back here, I was able to see with or without my glasses. Sometimes if you're too far back, you're really far from the stage, but I found this a good viewpoint. Now, as we make our way from the forward to the aft to continue showing you Even more here of the Royal Princess. As we move from forward to aft, this is the loyalty desk here, Captain's Circle. So that is what the loyalty program is called on board. They just have this really cool artwork piece here. This is a mosaic, right? When it's little pieces that make the big piece. So this is the Royal Princess ship here. Just thought that was one of my favorite art pieces on board. I thought that was pretty cool. We'll continue on through, and they have the future cruise desk right here as well. Their doors are closed, but this is a great way where you can get lots of onboard credit for some deals. If you're on board and you're thinking about booking another cruise, that's the best way to get a deal, and lots of onboard credit is to book one while you're on board. But again, you don't have to, because there's great people like MEI Travel that can take care of you. Good morning, Princess Live Cafe. How are you? So this is not only a cafe but a bar, so you can get your specialty coffees, you can get your espresso, things of that sort, but then also your cocktails, and you can bring them right on over to Princess Live. This is a fun spot where you can see the game shows come to life. Karaoke happens in here as well, which I had the opportunity to enjoy. You can let me know if you thought I participated or not. Participating in karaoke is the only type of activities that I will do on a group cruise. So if you want to see me do karaoke or the love match game show with cameraman, you got to come along and cruise with us. So I'll drop the details down below for that if you want to see that. That doesn't come easy, okay? But we're going to continue on through. So what I really enjoy is all of the lounge spaces here outside of Princess Live. How fun are these chairs? Kind of futuristic, right? Princess Cruises has their very own specialty steakhouse. It is the one and only Crown Grill. So this is the Crown Grill wheelhouse, if you will, what they call it. So they have the bar area here, which really comes to life in the evening because of how large it is over here. And then there's the piano, where just it fills the area with really fun music, and you can, even if you're dining, you can hear it as well. So this is probably one of the most sought after dining tables in Crown Grill. This table here, I had the opportunity to dine and enjoy the food here. Did a little surf and turf action, very tasty. But getting a chance to sit next to all of the wine bottles with the mirrors, it's just super, super pretty. They take great care of you here in this specialty dining restaurant. And we also have the other tables as well for smaller parties. It's an open kitchen, so you can kind of see what's happening as they're cooking up your delicious fillets, etc. So I enjoy this restaurant on this ship. This is my favorite specialty dining restaurant, and it's really tasty. If you're gonna have the steak, I encourage you to check out the salts. The salts are delicious. One is a black lava, one is a pink Himalayan salt, and the third is a smoky one. Really, really tasty. I can't even pick what my favorite is because they're all so good, but you gotta try that if you have any of the steak. Here is the library. There she is. The library. It's quite small. Let's show you inside. Some nice windows though. So we have just these tables and chairs, but we have Scrabble, checkers, Pictionary, Battleship, games for you to borrow and return before the cruise is over, or books as well for you to read. I imagine that they have some selection here. Now I'm looking on the walls as well to see for outlets in case you want to bring your laptop in for a quiet space, because that's always what's important to me. And let's see, one outlet over here in the corner. So just note that it is limited for the outlets in this area. Now if you're ready for some nightlife on board, Vista Lounge is where it's at. Now, and also if you're a member of the Captain's Circle, again, that's the loyalty club on board, this lounge is also where you're going to have some of the specific lounge perks, for those who are higher up tiers of the captain's circle. So they'll have specific cocktail parties for you. And this is a fun spot because they also have like the Blue Cruisers event. So if you're quite the opposite during different times of the cruise, they'll have specific things for first time cruisers, which means a blue cruiser. And that only means that your medallion is the blue in color. And if you want to know, the highest one is black in color. So super cool. I like the seating here. This can fill a lot of people for all of the entertainment on board. They can have talks in here as well. It's a little bit more intimate than the Princess Theater. Now remember how I said there were 3 dining rooms on board? Now we're on deck 7. We finished deck 6, but we're actually gonna jump back down to deck 6 to show you the Allegro dining room. What happens here is this dining room is in the aft of the ship, and you can't cross over on deck 6 because the kitchen is in the way. Behind the scenes, that's really why you can't walk across to get here. Gotta go up to go down, if you catch my drift here, to get there. So let's check it out. Hello, my friend. How are you? Hello, dining room. Here we are in the Concierge Lounge. This is an area where if you are cruising and hanging out in the mini area, in a suite cabin, you're able to enjoy this space. So we have lots of seating. You can bring your laptop. There's outlets along the walls here. We also have snacks available for you throughout the day. So we'll have breakfast items during breakfast, and then lunch and dinner items, cocktail hour, and also espresso machines. So here we are on deck 16. This is Horizon Court. So this is where you can get all of your buffet, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It is open for you to enjoy. Breakfast is always great with all the options. So I'll show you a little bit of the spread here so you can see what they have. French toast, pancakes, toast and bagels as well. There's an omelet station. Additionally, they have eggs. Oh, waffles, my favorite. Worth a second take. Fresh fruit as well. Smoothies that they make for you. Very yummy. Here on deck 16 is the Lido pool deck. Now, as you can see, it's quite foggy out, so we'll definitely insert some pictures and video of when we saw some sun on the pool deck here and when the pools were actually being used. But this is a fantastic, beautiful pool. When you look at the tile work and when the water is in the pools, it's absolutely gorgeous. And then something that is spectacular is this right here in the middle comes to life with a water show accompanied with colors and music to the tunes. Really, really cool. So here on deck 16, there's a lot of different seating along with the sea view bar straight ahead, and lots of opportunity to get some towels and also blankets if it's cooler weather, hang out. And then directly where we're standing is where they'll put the padded loungers, and you can watch movies under the stars with the Jumbotron as well right above us. Scariest part of the ship, perhaps. Ta-da! So here we are, jolted over the side here, and we'll take a little walk. So don't look down, or do if you dare, but super pretty. The twinkle lights above us make it gorgeous. And we have some nice video of when it's pitch black as well as you walk on through. here on deck 16, we also have a lot of different food options. Trident Grill has a lobster roll, one that I tried. That's not included, but the rest of the stuff generally is. They have hot dogs and hamburgers and veggie burgers and fries. And then this bar here in the middle here, that'll come to life for the Mermaid's Tail pool bar. And then on this side we have the pizza. So I love these pizza slices. They always have cheese, pepperoni, veggie pizza, prego pizza, really delicious. So we have deck 16 below us. We're currently standing on deck 17, 18 above us, some sun decks. Can't get over this fog. So walking through on the side of deck 17, you'll approach the retreat pool and bar, and this is where you can enjoy some R&R, rest and relaxation. This is an adult only area, so when it's not inclement weather, you'll see all of those loungers laid up. They're actually laying up some of the loungers right now, even though it's slightly raining. This is a great pool to hang out in. They have these little casitas here to enjoy, and you can hang out in this pool. Really nice area for sure. And they also have the retreat bar on the other side, so you don't have to go far to go get yourself a drink or go have someone else get you a drink. They do have 2 whirlpool jacuzzis in this side here, as they're opening those up right now. And then we have the sanctuary. So the sanctuary is a separate spot. We actually had the opportunity to view some of the glaciers and Glacier Bay from this area. Great viewing area. They have all of the wait staff available to help you enjoy the scenery. There's a food spread and hot cocoa, coffee, anything that you can need. Different areas for lounging, blankets, you name it, and you can kind of just relax as the scenery goes by. And we had a special treat of getting to meet Stanley the bear, who is an Alaskan native, so super fun to enjoy in that area. This is the kids club, Camp Discovery. Now Camp Discovery has 3 different rooms that are set up for the different kids. So if you're 0 to 3, you do have to be accompanied by an adult or guardian in this area, but you're welcome to hang out and use all the amenities with them. And then from 3 on, they separate the groups of ages, and they have lots of different activities throughout the cruise for the kids to enjoy. Here is the gym on board. They also have additional classes, so if you wanted to sign up for some group fitness classes, that's an option for you as well. But a lot of different types of machines and great viewpoints of what's happening as the world goes by. This is one of the cycle studios, fitness studios, so they have all the fitness bikes that you can use, and they'll set those up in the middle of the room here for you, that you can use all of that. And here we are on Sun Deck 18. Sky deck. Woo! Now, if you can just imagine how nice it is to hang out up here and enjoy your own quiet little spot. By the way, as we were going past the glaciers, cruising to Alaska, this spot here was really favorable for myself. Sky deck 19, excuse me, we're on 19 now. But this spot was very favorable with coming right over here and getting a shot of the ship here, the pool deck, everything below me, and then the glaciers in the background. I thought that was spectacular. So let me know if you guys think that would be a good spot for you as well. I will get crowded, but very nice spot to enjoy as you're going through some scenic cruising. Well friends, that does it. I hope you enjoyed this ship tour here of the Royal Princess. Top to bottom, forward to aft, I showed you around of what you need to know, some of the great spots to grab some bites, to grab some drinks, and enjoy on board. So I hope you enjoyed the tour. Check out the entire playlist from the Royal Princess. Be sure to like this video and subscribe for more. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, ciao for now.